Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Neil. If you've not been here before, please do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Today we are going to check out the Blackstar Dual Distortion, which is probably one of the best metal distortion pedals on the market, and we're going to put it into the Evh clean channel and we're going to see how it fares. Okay guys, so today we're going to check out the Blackstar Dual Distortion. This is one of my favourite distortion pedals ever, and probably one of the best metal distortion pedals that I've ever used, and I use it quite a lot, which is a big deal for me because I'm not really a distortion pedal type of guy. I'm more of an overdrive in front of a tube preamp type of guy. This is actually a preamp pedal and can be used to record. It can go straight into your interface. I've covered this in tons of demos. There's loads of demos which this pedal is featured in on my channel because it's that good and I use it that much. Basically, what I realized is the other day, or should I say it was pointed out to me, that I've never actually put this pedal into the front of an amp. Okay, so into a clean channel of an amp. I've not tried that yet, I don't think, on the channel, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm going to use the Evh EL34S, and I will warn you that the Evh EL34S, even on clean channel, is really quite hummy. It's quite noisy. There's no noise gate used in this demo. I purposely don't use noise gates in demos because I don't want you guys to hear an amp being super quiet if it's not, you know, because a lot of questions get asked about high gain amps, whether they are noisy or not. This is quite a noisy head. There's a lot of gain going on, a hell of a lot of tubes in there, and it's just the way EVHs are. You know, noise gate does fix it, but in this demo we're not going to be using it. You probably won't hear it unless I stop playing anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera going. I've got the dual distortion going straight into the front of the clean channel here, and I'm just going to mess with it. The settings that I will start with in the video are the settings that I use when I use it into my Blackstar Dept.2, which I've just done a video on that last week. I'm going to start with those settings and then I will adjust them towards the end of the video. Now what I will say is that as I adjust the settings later on in the video, the tone does get better. I will show you the clean channel briefly. It's not going to be that clean because obviously I'm going to have the gain up pretty high, so I can show you the crunch channel as well. And also there's a touch of gain on the EVH, so that woolliness together will probably make it more gainy than it actually is, or actually should be. We'll then use the crunch channel over here, and then I'll switch to this channel which is lit up now. Over here you have overdrive 1 and overdrive 2. Overdrive 2 is super tight and modern. Overdrive 1 is a bit more saggy in the low end and it does have a bit more slack in it. The crunch channel over here on channel 1, that actually has enough gain to be a high gain channel in my opinion, you know, especially for rhythm stuff. The clean channel is okay on this thing, but like I said, it's not going to be totally clean today, so I won't spend much time on it because there is also some gain here on the amp that you need on to give it a bit of air, you know. So yeah, we're going to try that today. I think I tried it and compared it into the return last time, and I think I used the Blackstar HT100 and I was comparing the dual distortion tone into the return of the Blackstar HT100 versus the actual OD2 of the Blackstar HT100. Quite an interesting demo that, and worth watching. But yeah, let's see how this pedal sounds. It is one of my favorite pedals. I'm not going to talk again in this video until the end. Please watch all the playing because like I say, I am dialing this in live as the camera is rolling, so the tone should improve as the video goes on. Thanks very much for watching. Let's go. Okay guys, so what did you think of the Blackstar Dual Distortion into the EVH? Not bad, you know, I was pretty impressed with it. I like it. I do get vibes off that pedal. It really does, you know, mold with me. The riffs were just random, obviously, like they always are when I'm playing and testing gear out for you guys. But yeah, I really like the pedal, and yeah, I still stand by what I say. This is one of the best distortion pedals out there on the market at the moment, and it does double up as an interface. It's got cab rig. You can get some software online and you can move around speakers. You can move around microphones, sorry, choose different rooms, choose different cabs, post EQ, all that thing. If you want to record with this pedal, you can go straight into a PA with this pedal, you know, or you can use it like this in front of your amp. Now, the only thing I will say is that if you have an amp like this one, obviously, in my opinion, you don't need pedals in front of it because you've got the preamp gain there that is, you know, should be second to none. All you'd want is maybe a boost in front just to give it a bit of extra poke and sizzle. But really, if you've got an amp like this one, you should be using the gain that is there on the amp. Or what's the point of having the amp? You know, obviously the clean channel here will be using some preamp tubes. This has a preamp tube in it, this pedal, so you will be adding extra tubes to the circuitry, which makes sense. But if you've got a preamp over there with like 5 tubes in, 4 tubes in, and it's a really good head, then I don't get the point of purchasing a pedal like this, really. If you were like a JCM 800 owner, you know, who had quite a clean amp, or a cleanish amp, or a Fender Twin, or, you know, if a pedal platform style amp, then I could totally understand you getting this pedal. It's about as good as it gets for metal, in my opinion. If you want to buy anything that has been in this video today, then please check out Anderton's. Down below there is a link in the description. It's an affiliate link. If you go through that link, anything you purchase at all once you've gone through the link helps support the channel. Please though, before you go, do not forget to subscribe, but more important, let me know down below what you think of the tones in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.